What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And if you guys remember, I made a video about Carl Anderson being super underrated, which you should check out. You gotta always plug, guys, always plug. Anyways, in that video I said if it got 1,000 likes I would make a fantasy booking for the Balor Club, and you guys absolutely smashed that like button. Therefore, today we are finally going over on how I would book the Balor Club. For so many months now, Finn Balor has been wearing the Balor Club merch and teasing us on Twitter or Instagram. We know how much of a troll he is. Well, I think this Sunday would be a perfect opportunity to plant the seeds. On Sunday, at Extreme Rules, we have a main event of Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. The winner of this match goes on to face Brock Lesnar at the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view for the Universal title. Obviously, the match will be a back and forth battle. For the ending, I would have Finn Balor hit the coup de grace on Roman Reigns. As he is about to get the win, Rollins comes out of nowhere and throws him out of the ring. Rollins pins Roman Reigns. Therefore, Rollins gets his revenge on Roman Reigns for beating him last Monday night on Raw, and Balor gets screwed out of the rematch. Over the next few weeks leading up to Great Balls of Fire, Balor keeps beating guys in matches such as Titus O'Neil. Nothing big, but one thing you do notice during these matches are his attitude. It looks like Finn Balor's angry and frustrated. Moving on to the Great Balls of Fire, and Balor is kept off of the card. The main event of the pay-per-view is Rollins versus Lesnar. Towards the end of the match, Lesnar and Rollins are both down. Rollins is slowly getting up to the top rope and is about to hit the Phoenix Splash. Out of nowhere, Finn Balor comes out and attacks him and Lesnar with a chair. Even though I hate non-clean endings, especially on a pay-per-view, this will make a lot of sense. Balor ruins the match and holds the Universal title high while the crowd should be booing, but they probably won't because we have smart crowds. The following night on Raw, and Balor comes out to explain his actions. In this promo, Balor discusses his frustrations with being on Raw. First off, he's pissed off he's not even on the match card for the Great Balls of Fire. Second off, he's pissed off that Rollins stole his win at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. He's even more mad that the man who stole his win was the same man who ended his first Universal title reign early. Finally, he's most angry from the fact that he was supposed to get a rematch for the title when he came back, but he never got it. All of these things have slowly been getting to his head, and he is sick and tired of it. Seth Rollins comes out with the mic and says, "I should have finished a job at SummerSlam last year," and immediately just attacks him. These two absolutely destroy one another in the ring and have a brawl. I would have these two go at it for a while until the Beast arrives, Brock Lesnar obviously, because let's not forget Balor also beat him up last night. Lesnar starts brawling with them, and it seems as if Balor got himself in a pickle. Kurt Angle comes out to the ring to address everything with the Universal title. He says he has to keep Raw's word and grants Balor a match for the Universal title at SummerSlam. But he also has to give Rollins a rematch since Balor ended the match early in a DQ. So at SummerSlam, we are set to a packed main event. Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title. The reason why I would have this is because you can hide Lesnar's laziness with Balor and Rollins. Also, it was just 1 year ago when Balor was injured from Rollins, so it's a year in the making rematch. The match starts off with Finn Balor and Rollins working together to take out Lesnar, because let's be real, Lesnar is a beast and a monster. For a short period of time, the two fight until Lesnar gets back up and takes them both to Suplex City. Towards the end, Balor is outside the ring, meaning that only Rollins and Lesnar are fighting. All of a sudden, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson come out of the crowd with steel chairs. They go to Balor and hand him a steel chair, and they all three of them attack Rollins and Lesnar. They hit the Magic Killer on both guys, and they place a chair on Rollins' knee, and Balor hits the coup de grace. Rollins is in extreme pain and has doctors and medics take him to the back because he's injured. I would make it look as believable as possible that he re-injured his knee. Now that Rollins is out of the match, another coup de grace, but to Lesnar with a chair on the stomach. Balor goes for the pin and reclaims the title he lost just 1 year ago. If you guys are wondering why Lesnar would get the pin in this situation, it's because it would instantly make the group look like a force to be reckoned with. Also, I got other plans for Seth Rollins. The crowd is absolutely going crazy with emotions, and this is just the beginning of the Balor Club and their destruction. Over the next few weeks, they are just savages beating up literally anyone in their way. Lesnar gets his rematch at the next pay-per-view, but still can't get the job done because Gallows and Anderson keep helping him. During the next 2 months, Seth Rollins will not be on Raw. He's injured, recovering. Yes, I know they would never do this in real life because he's a draw, but this is my fantasy booking and you gotta do it to complete the story. Rollins would come to the ring after 2 months of being out and call out the Balor Club. Out comes the Balor Club laughing at Rollins for seriously thinking he can take them on 3-on-1. Rollins says they shouldn't be laughing because he's got some backup. Then you hear the Shield's theme song and Ambrose and Roman Reigns comes out to the ring to help him. And that is it for this video, guys. I just wanted this to be the formation of the Balor Club, you know? If you want to see my fantasy booking for the Shield versus the Balor Club, leave a like. If we reach 1,500 likes, I will make sure that video will be out sooner than later. As always, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all later.